Navigating through the energies of New Earth is not an easy process and can become extremely overwhelming at times. As we all ascend into higher frequencies, we're all being guided to embrace our own unique divine pathway, a pathway created in the vibration of love. Join Vibe Nation radio host, international psychic medium Carrie Turcotte as she guides her listeners to rediscover themselves by accessing the keys of knowledge that already exist within. Each week's show is divinely orchestrated to intertwine with the universal energies, allowing the listeners to go deeper within and understand the message being shared even greater. When you live in the frequency of love, there is no competition, so Carrie will be joined regularly by fellow soul family members who will bring forth wisdom and knowledge she knows should be shared on a global level. At the end of each show, Carrie will tap into the energies of the listeners to see what message Spirit wants to share with all those listening in for the upcoming week. If you really want to get to know who you truly are, come and join us now on Vibe Nation Radio, here on the IOM Radio Network.
Hello, 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 my friends, and welcome to another edition of Vibe Nation Radio. And I just wanted to say happy Independence Day to all my American friends. I feel this is actually Independence Day for myself, even though I'm Canadian and we had the long weekend as well. Friday was our holiday. It was Canada Day. But today is actually the first time that I'm doing Vibe Nation Radio solo. Of course, I have people that I am doing readings on, so they'll be joining me. However, it's all about sharing the love and enjoying this independence. So today we have two actual people that are going to be on here. And Netta, you with me, my dear?
Yes. Hi, Carrie. I am here.
How are you? We're connecting with you all the way in Spain, correct?
Yes. I'm in Madrid.
So you got to love how Spirit works. Someone had to actually got called into work last minute. Then I tried to replace with someone else, but I didn't hear back from them. And it's kind of just been a crazy day with energies, but we know how the show rolls. So it's very interesting that these readings that I'm doing today are actually going to be with twins. But it does not surprise me in the least that those names that were chosen were with other twins. I'm a twin myself. So those that are listening, just to know that you might find these mediumship readings a little bit different than normal. Yes, I am going to be connecting with their loved ones in spirit. However, I also have the ability to tap into their higher self with their beloved and actually connect and give them a message from higher self. So these readings are kind of different. So, Annette, are you ready to tap into, my dear?
Yeah, I am.
You sound very nervous at the end. I can actually feel your nervousness.
Yes, a little bit, yes.
And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that if this is your higher self that I'm speaking to right now, that please know that they just want to give you the message with the utmost love to be able to help you move forward on this sacred journey back to one. And it's almost like I'm feeling, did you recently fall and hurt yourself, or do you know somebody who fell and maybe hurt I'm feeling it on my left arm. So if they're physically here, it would be their right arm. If it's someone in spirit, it would be their actual left arm, the way I feel it. Do you know? I feel like... Sorry.
I don't know anybody, but it's weird because that arm, usually it hurts. It's like energetic, but it hurts my left arm.
Okay, so
on the top part.
Okay, so I'm tapping into your energy, and I love that because she's all the way over in Spain, my friends. And just to let those people know that Annette and I have never connected before. This is the first time. So I'm tapping into her energy very strongly, and that would indicate to me, because I'm also feeling a lot of energy on the back of my neck. And what this indicates to me is that there's something about speaking truth, about working with your throat chakra. And I'm also feeling that your clairvoyancy is starting to kick in a little bit stronger. Is this correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And I'm feeling what they're trying to say is with regards to the energy on the left side and the arm, it's kind of like energy is trying to get through in, because the left side is where the energy comes in, right is where it comes out. So the left is the spiritual feminine energy. The right is the masculine physical energy. So because it's around your arm, think about when you put your arm down beside you and how where that pain is probably is about the middle of your body. So go back to what age you were, if you took your age right now and divided it into half, and see what it is on an energetic level that you're trying to release. I feel in some way that you're accepting it, but there's still some lower vibrations connected to the situation that need to be released so that your higher self can really start pumping this energy your way. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know. I actually have been trying to figure out this pain for a long time because I feel it's energetic and it's it's in the breast area, so it's at that height.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. I was actually working. I was doing like a healing work on myself today in the morning, and it really hurt a lot.
Okay.
I was with my father.
Okay.
I was healing something with my father when I felt, and communication.
Okay. So anything that's miscommunicated between you and your father, I feel in some way Spirit is trying to say, let this go. So there's the condo in my head exercise that I have on my website. Just roll over home and you'll see Vibrasize and just write them a letter. Now I'm also picking up, is there a child on the other side through miscarriage or abortion connected to you?
No. Well, actually, I have 3 children, but I've been told about a baby.
Okay. I feel like you've lost a child. Maybe you were not aware of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once I wasn't aware. Well, I'm not sure if I lost it or not, but I think I did once.
Okay, because I just feel like there's an unborn child coming through right now because I'm actually starting to feel very sick about this. So I kind of feel that if the situation is, I kind of feel like the child is just trying to say to me that, you know, you weren't well or the child wasn't well, and even though you didn't realize really on a physical level that you were pregnant, on a soul level you kind of knew. And I kind of feel like they're just saying that, you know, you were ill, so it's just like they're saying, don't self-doubt your power that you knew that you were, because there's something special about this child. Okay, about the soul of the energy. So we'll talk later about this, but I kind of feel that I feel like in some way too, they're saying that you already know the sex of their energy. You already feel their energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure that you name this child. I feel like they're coming through as more like an angel to work with you from the other side, knowing very well they were not coming into this world, but their purpose was to help shift your life at that time and to be able to give you guidance now for you to be able to tap into that energy. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay.
But I also been told, I don't know if you can tap onto this, that this baby tried to come that time, but he's coming back. Like he will try to come again. I don't know if you can tap into
Well,
that.
I'm feeling the illness connected to this, so I could feel that you're doing a soul release. And it could be possible that once you finish doing your soul release, because you are a twin, that this child may be able to come back and reincarnate into this lifetime. Okay. So I just feel that they're trying to say, though, there's work that still needs to be done on an energetic level, and I think you already know this.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. Now, recently they're talking about, with regards to what's going on a deeper soul level, and how that strong, solid woman that you truly are is having difficulties on the inside. So you're kind of very upset and not feeling too well inside. Is that correct?
Well, inside, there's a lot going on, but I've been feeling okay. I think that my external, I know it's a reflection of my internal.
Yes.
But I've been feeling quite good, even though it's kind of stressful outside.
Yeah. Okay. So just know that what they're trying to say is don't allow the energy of Gaia to interfere with what's taking place with you. Because there's something about you keep going into the past with certain things they're talking about. So you go past, present. You might flip into the future as well. So they're just trying to say that, you know, you do meditation, you do work, you do soul work, and you know how to embrace the unknown. But there's still some pain and sorrow that keeps pulling you back into the past. And they're saying today's a perfect time. We got a new moon. And they're saying that do a burning, do some releasing, because you're such a powerful soul that it's almost like they're saying you're going to tap into that grandmother goddess, the grandmother moon, that goddess energy. There's something about the energy taking place tonight. And I believe it's already nighttime where you are. Is that correct?
It's almost, because here it gets very late, like at 10 at night. This is when it gets dark. But so there's still light. It's like sunset time right now.
Okay. So I kind of feel that they're saying that do some type of ritual this evening for the new moon. And do some type of releasing to whatever it is that's causing you not to be that strong, solid woman. I kind of feel like they're saying that you are a very strong woman in what you do, And like most of us that help other people, it's more difficult to practice what you preach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and we're all like that because we're human. That's who we are. So it's almost like they're saying that you don't want to dilly-dally anymore, and they know that. And it's like with you going into the past and reliving certain memories, they want you to focus on the beautiful gemstones connected to this. So with regards to your father, I feel like they're saying that they want you to find those beautiful memories that you shared, because it's almost like there's a male energy I'm feeling connected to you that is feeling sorry for themselves or boo-hoo-hoo, poor me, not being very logical with regards to things. And your energy is telling me that you feel like you might be going down the wrong road with regards to this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not, well, kind of, but not that sure.
Okay. So this gentleman that I'm picking up on has a lot of chaos going on in their life right now. And I feel like he's physically here in this personal realm with you. And he's usually that strong, solid man, money in the bank, got to be on time, this belongs here, very logical, very traditional type of person. But something is taking place with him on a deeper level, and it's reminding you of things from the past.
Oh, yes. Yeah, now I know. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm feeling that you're being very miserly with these vibrations is what your higher self is saying. So higher self is saying, please do this release this evening with regards to this person, knowing that there is a strong, solid energy of a male energy. This is masculine energy. So this is more of taking your masculine energy and stepping into that power, knowing that you're now creating a brand new beginning for yourself. We've just stepped into the 5D matrix, which is allowing us to create this new reality of 3D reality in a 5D energy way, which I know you understand.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So they're just kind of saying, go tonight and do a final reading. Sorry, I'm getting really high on this energy. They're saying do a burning tonight and do a release. It's almost like you're saying goodbye to your 3D soul life. Thanks for the contracts. Thanks for all of this. And now you're creating your new 5D life. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when we come back, my friends, I'm going to be back with Annette, and we will continue on with this reading at that point. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Your conscious connection to a more mindful world. OMTimes Radio. IOM
Eros Evolution is where sexuality and spirituality meets. Join me, clinical sexologist Martha Tara Lee, on Eros Evolution on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio.
Being a radio host on IOM allows you to build your show on a rich platform with the power of the internet to fulfill your outreach goals and connect with a very specialized and global online audience, unlimited by time and distance. OMTimes Radio will provide you with web relevance, a recognizable conscious brand, and with the standard of excellence that has accompanied every single OMTimes endeavor. Host your show with OMTimes Radio Network.
The truth is, you can't change the world if you're broke. I know. I tried. Isn't it time you turned your life's calling into a profitable, freedom-based business? I'm Michelle Barr. Join me every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern for Sacred Success.
The future of internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Welcome back to Vibe Nation Radio, where today I'm doing live mediumship readings. And with them, the readings being done on twin flames, the readings do become fairly different because I do have the ability to connect with your higher self and your beloved to give you guidance on what is taking place on your sacred journey back to one. So, Annette, are you still there, my dear?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. So we understand what we were talking about earlier about things that you need to work on with regards to yourself to be able to move forward on this journey, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now I am getting some information with regards to the beloved. Now, the beloved does represent the masculine energy in this relationship. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling that his higher self is saying to me right now that he's going through some emotional shifting that's taking place. And he's not able to speak with regards to what is taking place right now on a 3D reality level. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I was feeling earlier about the throat chakra as well, when you do some work with regards to dad and other things that you need to release, do know that you're working on that throat chakra, but you're also going to be able to help your beloved by helping them with that energy to be able to speak their truth. Does this make sense to you?
It does. Yes, actually, I feel there's like a correspondence between this miscommunication with my dad and the miscommunication with my twin.
Okay. So it's almost like focus on that loving, caring side of your beloved and be kind to him when you actually connect with him in 5D, okay? It's right now, it's kind of, he really needs that love and support from you with what he's dealing with. There's something that's taking place in his life. And I feel like, you know, something has relit the flame in his life, and he's done some recent celebration that's taken place, but your patience is actually going to pay off with regards to the situation. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like they're saying that, you know, when you fill that treasure chest of yours, I just posted this on the Embassy of Light, or actually the Vibe Report, about filling your gemstones into that vibration of love. It's the gemstones will come from the condo in my head exercise that you do, my dear. And they're saying when you find those gemstones, put them into that 5D Pandora's box that's opening up at the end of the month. It's almost like there's so much love that is ready to come out of you, and they know that you're tired. But they're saying try and stand up with adversity a little bit stronger for now, my dear, because you have been tired and you're like, oh, I've had enough of this, but you've been vibing that for a very long time. So they just want you to know that vibration's coming back, and you might get tired of this because of the energy work involved. However, it's almost like they're saying when you stand up for adversity, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night or making you sweat a little bit about your beloved is about to go to rest. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And with regards to the standstill that's taking place with regards to the situation, do know that I do feel there's a great move that's about to take place, and it's either a physical move or there's something that's going to take place on a career level for you where you will go to another level. But by doing so, it is actually going to make the connection between you and your beloved stronger. Do you understand this?
Yes. I think I just wrote a book, and it's coming out soon, and it's about this situation.
Okay. So this is saying that with, you know, I know that you're tired in the moment right now because you're not together in the actual physical, but Spirit is trying to say that your patience is paying off. So don't give up at the 11th hour, knowing that when you stand up with adversity and you let this go, this new beginning, this new book that's going to come out is going to soar. And that's going to be able to, it's almost like when people read it, I'm getting that they're going to read your words and feel that love, because a lot of family members are going to purchase this book, I'm hearing. And the love that they give to you and your beloved while they're reading this will actually help call him home. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is a love letter that you've sent to the universe to help call him home. Is that correct?
Actually, it's like, yeah, I think it is. I didn't do it for that reason. Actually, maybe at the beginning, but then I did it because I felt I had to write it, and actually the universe got in charge of releasing it. I didn't even do anything for the publishing company to come, and so I don't know, but I think it has to come out, and
yes.
I don't know.
And I am feeling that with it, that it is actually coming out, my dear. And do know that, again, when people start to read your words, it's almost like they're going to be sending that love vibration. And because you're speaking about your sacred journey, that energy is connected to your beloved as well, because you are one. You always have and you always will be. So I feel like Spirit's just letting you know that whatever this miscommunication on a 3D level that's taking place, it will start to manifest as the book is read by more and more people. Does this make sense?
It does.
Okay. Now, they just want to talk briefly with regards to, I don't know if this is, are you the one that's dealing with the family situations with regards to mother? Or is this your beloved? I can't distinguish where it's coming through very strongly. Something about the home is not their sanctuary. The energy, they're waiting for some messages, or they got a message from mom or somebody that is like a mother figure to them, which is causing some family grief. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Because I haven't spoken to him in a while, so I don't know what's the deal with his mom. I've heard that there's something on, but I've also been working a lot with my mom too.
Okay.
So I think it's pretty good now, but I don't know.
Okay, so that motherly love that you've been working with your mother with, this is about, I feel like this is a way for you to bring balance in so that when you work more with regards to the mother, your mother, this is about you loving yourself wholeheartedly as well. And I feel that this is a lineage energy that you're dealing with, Annette. So, and I feel that the lineage energy doesn't just come from your soul, your half of the soul, it also comes from your beloved. So it's kind of like your double whammy here. Does this make sense?
It does. It does, yeah.
So Spirit is saying to me is that put the energy into that one area of your home that you just love. It's your sanctuary. That is my space. And they're saying send that message of love to the universe that this family lineage is coming to an end and that the feminine energies within the lineage family are going to love themselves that much more. This is about self-love that's taking place within the family. Is this making sense?
Yeah, actually, I just remember now because he has a last name. So one of his last names is one of my last names, but it's like father. So I don't know, and it comes from his mother's side. Okay. So I don't know if it has to do with this because I felt that there's something that we're dealing with that last name. That's something that happened a long time ago. So maybe that's what you're tapping into.
I'm tapping into this. You also have a past life connected to this as well. And it's not just one past life, honey. I'm feeling there's several of them that are connected to this energy that you're dealing with right now. And I feel a lot of it has to do about just stepping into that feminine power to be able to be that goddess that you are. And it's almost like they're saying that you need to know that justice is being served within your life, that you can see it, that things are starting to take place. You're understanding why certain situations have taken place in the past. And they want you to know this is allowing you to become true source energy and actually allow that connection between your beloved and yourself to become that much stronger. And they want to say kudos to you because you've got really good sacral chakra, I can't even speak, sacral chakra energy. So your creative life source energy is just on fire right now, they're saying. So, this probably, I believe in some way, the book probably activated a lot of this and you just got going and going and going. And I feel that they're saying, keep it up and work on the sacral chakra and allow that balance between you and your beloved to take place. So when you're doing chakra work with your beloved, ensure that you extend it and do aura work as well.
Okay, aura work.
Aura work, especially around the sacral chakra area of the aura, okay? Remember, the chakras are the gateways to the aura. So you kind of have to work on both. You can't just work on one or the other. They kind of go hand in hand, my friends.
Yeah.
So, and I think you already know that. And I feel in some way their spirit is saying you're about to have a big aha moment.
Okay.
Like it's like something is about to take place that is going to be like one of those, oh my God moments. What just took place? And I feel in some way I feel like you're going to feel the release of the 3D karmic energy that is connected. And I feel that what they're trying to say is that these past lives connect from when you were a child. They're saying, we spoke about your father and the situation there, but look for the repeated patterns. And this is information you'll be able to find when you do the condo in my head exercise. It makes it very easy for you to figure out where the triggers are, the common denominators, and why you did that song and dance to find that beautiful gemstone. So I feel that Spirit is saying, it's a new moon, my dear, go out, do some releasing, do some evictions, and then tell the universe what exactly it is that you desire, but speak as if you already have it and you already know this, they're saying.
Yeah.
Right? So do know that by you stepping into power, I feel in some way too, they're trying to say that your book is going to help so many people along this journey. But I also feel that the work you're doing on a one-to-one level or with your students or clients, you need to know just how powerful you are and how you are truly helping humanity shift into the higher vibrations. You understand that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like they're saying, step into that power, my dear. That goddess energy is there for you to tap into right now. And it's not that you're not standing in that power right now, but in the past, you have thrown up vibrations where you haven't truly loved yourself or felt that power you have now And again, it's just because the way we've been programmed. And they're saying now that you're putting end to this and starting the brand new book of life, ensure that you step in with that feminine, strong power and know that the masculine or the twin, your twin is going through that shift of the flip-flop energies that are taking place right now. So you might find that the boys, which is your ego, may beat you up a little bit stronger than normal, but just know it's just the energies flipping back and forth. And I feel that it's more of maybe feeling lonely or Mr. Sadness, or because that would be attached with him not being able to open up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's almost like they just want to say that there's great celebration coming into your life. So please have the faith of what's taking place. Know that you and your beloved are going to help so many other twins on this earth through your book. And I think you already realized that, correct?
I think so. I think it gets I get really emotional when you say that. But
okay, so Spirit is saying me, the reason why I'm asking you this, my dear, is that Spirit's saying, don't say I think so. Say I know so.
I know.
I know that this book is going to help other twins that are on this sacred journey back to one. Because you and I both know, my dear, that unless you're a twin, you can't help twins. Mm-hmm. What we go through is so different from what the collective is. And they're saying that this book is going to help this, but stand in your power and know that this is something that the two of you co-created a long time ago so that you can help one another feel your way back to one.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, my dear?
Yes, it does. Definitely.
Okay. And remember, I've got that child energy coming through right now that came through earlier, and say, don't forget about me. Tap into that, okay?
That, what else can you, because it's like I get messages from this baby, and I don't know if there's anything else that he can say.
Yeah, you already know it's a male. You just said what he can say because it is a male energy.
Yes.
I just feel that I feel that he works a lot with Archangel Michael. So you might want to call him Michael. I don't know why that just came out of my mouth, but thank you so much, Annette. I really appreciate it. And I will speak with you very soon. We're going to be coming back with another guest. Her name is Beth.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Are you wondering what is really going on behind the news? Check it out. Join your hosts Cielito Pascual and Diana Gold Holland on Share on the Air Radio for thought-provoking views behind the news, Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio. You can also find us on shareontheairradio.org. This may be the message of hope you've been waiting for. Check it out.
Host your show on IOM FM, the radio network of OMTimes Media, one of the more recognized brand names in the conscious community, and is backed by the extensive marketing reach of OMTimes. Hosting a show on IOM FM immediately connects you with our extensive dedicated community.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Hello again, and welcome back to Vibe Nation Radio, where today I am doing mediumship readings, but they're very different than the normal mediumship readings. You probably have all started to understand that when I do readings on twin flames, they can be very different. Yes, their loved ones are there to come through. However, I have the ability to tap into their higher self and their beloved, and usually most twins wanted that information. So welcome, Beth.
Hi.
How you doing, my dear soul sister?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, as I am picking up Spirit. I am picking up that diabetic again coming through. And did you recently either get a tattoo? Like, is there a tattoo on your wrist or something that you're planning on getting, or something that you got?
Not me, no.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
What's the tattoo? Okay.
Yes.
They're just acknowledging this.
Okay.
And I'm also feeling that they're trying to say that they are speaking to you. They're like, I am talking to her. But I feel in some way that you may not be getting as many of the signs, or they might be confused, and it's stressing you out.
Yes.
Okay. So Spirit is saying that the stress, it's going to be leaving. Again, we're on a new moon, Beth. You know how this works. Do your rituals, baby, and go out there, because I feel in some way that Spirit is saying that your sacred journey back to one has kind of come to, things are repeating itself. Let's say this. Okay. Certain things in your life, certain people might be saying certain things or trying to control you upon this pathway. This is correct?
Yep.
Okay. And Spirit is saying that you're about to ascend to another frequency. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
And it's kind of like you're plateauing right now.
Okay.
And they're saying that with you shifting up in vibrations, this is going to take place during the month of July. You're very aware of this because you follow the Vibe Report. So what's taking place with the beloveds is going to allow you to go to another level. Okay. And this is going to allow you and your beloved to intertwine in those higher frequencies. Okay. So I feel in some way that your beloved is still very much in 3D, 4D, not too much in 5, where you're in more 4D, 5D plus. Correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So they're saying that there's a major life lesson that's being learned right now. And there's a message that you've been waiting for, or a message that you got that you don't really understand. Do you know what I'm talking about with regards to this?
Yes.
Okay. Spirit is saying, step into that power, sister. Step into that soul sister that you are, and know that the wishes and desires that you're throwing out there, they're coming to life.
Okay.
Like there is great, a journey of love coming, that you're going to start loving life that much more. But this could be that journey of love that you've been vibing on for so long now starts to become your reality.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is this making sense?
Yep.
Okay. So Spirit is saying to me, please go deep within, knowing this is a life lesson. Send them a message and do your evictions. You know how to do this, Beth. You know how to do it. You're very good at this. Yes. I feel that your eviction notices, you could probably do it within a page or two. You're not looking at, tons and tons of work here is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'm picking up with regards to what's coming down the pipeline for you, my dear, is that this loving, caring side of you is really, really tired right now. I've had enough of this. And Spirit is saying to me to let you know that, again, like the last Kara, you need to stand up with adversity, my dear. Knowing that you are this loving, caring woman, that, again, you understand the colors. So that blue and that green is really coming out in you. And it's saying you're not stressing out anymore, that you're about to have an aha moment as well, just like the other woman. They're saying that, but this aha moment is going to stop you from sweating it at night. I think you go to bed with a lot.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say that you need to do some evictions so that when you go to sleep, or go to sleep with your vibe box, they're saying. When was the last time you took your vibe box to bed with your sister?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's true.
Spend the next, and those that don't understand, there's a vibe box to me. It's just like a visual board in a box. But in there, you put things, words, pictures that make you feel beautiful. They allow you to vibe something of love. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to co-create it. Okay. So if it's not meant to be in the cards, you're not going to be able to, but you use it as a vibe, and it allows you, if you spend 15 minutes focusing on this before you go to bed, when you go to sleep, you're going to sleep in the vibration of love, not with the monkeys. And sometimes they're saying the gorillas and orangutans crawling too. Let's come in bed with Mr. Assumption and Mr. Fear Monster and see what we can imagine by tomorrow morning. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And they're saying that this has to do, Beth, with regards, again, your life is at a standstill. And you've put your guard up for some reason, they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, the sacral chakra in you is working. I love the fact that you and the last soul sister that was just on here, even though she's over in Spain, you two have a lot of similar energies taking place, sister. So that goes to show those that are listening. I'm sure a lot of them are actually tapping into this, understanding this themselves, but to show the power of the soul family. So if all the feminines have got that sacral chakra going on, and we've got that creative life source energy, we should be able to, on a soul family level, be able to help the masculines get in tune with this. Making sense, Beth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Spirit just telling me, stand up, sister. Put the guard down. Okay? Don't worry about it. Whatever the universe is showing you right now or throwing your way, it's clearing it's kind of like, again, you're clearing your 3D reality and getting rid of the old 3D matrix energies and creating them in the 5D now. So your 5D energies are now in your 3D reality. Okay. And remember, sweetie, patience is the virtue for this month. And it's all of July till the end of the month. And really ensure that you put those golden nuggets and gems into your Pandora's box. You understand what I'm talking about because you followed the vibe report. So with regards, is there something going on with regards to mother as well?
Yes.
Okay. See how similar, my friends, how they're the same. So I'm sure, did you listen to the reading prior to, Beth?
I didn't get a chance to, no.
Okay, so I'm sure it will blow your mind when you listen to it. Denominators, as I'm sure Annette's listening to this going, oh my gosh. Okay, so you are also dealing with a feminine lineage energy with regards to mother, dear. You know this.
Yeah.
Okay, and Spirit is saying you are also being miserly with keeping those vibrations inside of you. You allow them to live in your head way too much. Okay. And it has to do with a sharp message that came out of nowhere, they're saying, and it just kind of, you need to understand there's a silver lining to attach to why this is taking place. Okay. And it's more like this is your rebirth, sister. I'm feeling like this is rebirthing you because this is allowing you to break free from that lineage family energy, which goes deeper. And I'm feeling my heart chakra opening up right now, but I'm feeling that I am also helping you release some pain because I'm feeling the pain on both the front and the back, which indicates to me, not only do you give too much love, sweetie, meaning you don't get the giving and receiving with the love that you give to the universe is not coming back in fair share. You understand this? It's not
yes,
equal.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is where I hold a lot of pain in both areas. I always wondered why the back felt that way.
Okay. Now the back, with what it means to me, my dear, is that all those people that have stabbed you in the back and hurt you on a soul level, touched your heart and soul and kind of just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that took place. This is the stuff they're saying that you're releasing right now. It's almost like I'm seeing you with Band-Aids. It's almost like you're a mummy. And I'm saying that really focus on the heart chakra, my dear.
Okay.
And tap into the higher heart. And I feel that they're saying that you might be having difficulties getting into the higher heart right now. Okay. This is the reason why, because you haven't dealt with the actual heart chakra yet. Okay. So do some evictions big time. And those people that stabbed you in the back that you gave way too much love to that didn't give it back in return, it's time to say, see you later, guys. Piss off. You're no longer part of my 3D reality. I've learned my lessons. In my 5D reality of who I am, the life I'm living now, only love is there. And you create that vision of love that you already have. Keep the dynamic trio in place, Beth, they're saying. They're saying that's something that you sometimes have difficulties with.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And just be aware when the boys come out, is it Mr. Ego and his tribe, or Mr. Procrastination, Mr. Assumption, Mr. Fear Monster, Mr. Anxiety, or is it the 5W clan? Who, what, where, why, when, and how?
Or is it all of them?
Are the word posse. So it's kind of like the couldas, shouldas, and wouldas. I think a lot of that is coming from there too. So what you're thinking is not matching your vibrations of what you're speaking, and definitely not what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why they're saying that history is repeating itself here, and you're about to go to another level, my dear. Okay. It's kind of like you've plateaued, and it's kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of saying that you've gone into information overload, but the information you're taking in, it's not doing anything anymore because you've got too much there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So it's kind of like you're going to have this mass release with this new moon, focusing out, doing the release, calling in the new, knowing that you're going to another frequency with your beloved. And now you're going to be able to get the truth and to be able to heal that lineage energy with regards to mom.
Okay.
I do feel in some way that there's a past life that you have a memory of, they're saying, that is also been triggering what's taking place right now in your current life. Does that make sense?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you remembering your dreams, my dear?
Not a lot. The ones that I remember never make any sense at all.
So just talk to me, Beth, because we're so close as well. And again, those that are listening, I don't know Beth on a day-to-day basis, but she's part of the soul family. And I feel, Beth, in some way with you and I triggering, it's like I'm triggering you. They're saying, go back to the day that we met. Okay. And think about how we met. And think about how spirit guided us to go somewhere afterwards and talk. And the information that you got, it was like information overload, but you were able to use it. I kind of feeling the same way is going to take place with you right now. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So it's almost like it's you stepping into that gold power. you know, that I can look after myself. You know, I'm a strong, solid woman. And they're just kind of saying that, you know, and I know that your green can get the best of you sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the psyche rewiring itself. When we know that you used to always have to see it to believe it, but now you got to believe it to see it. Which is not very simple for a lot of people, especially if you have green personality where you need to know everything. These are the people that need to know. You know, they live in anxiety heaven because they're always in control of what needs to go on. I need to know about this. I need to know about that. Why is this taking place? So that's when the boys really go to town with you. So they're kind of saying, take the gold and level out the green.
Okay.
Does that make sense, my dear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
and are you going somewhere soon? Are you traveling and going somewhere? I know you're up north. Are you planning on just going on a road trip or going somewhere?
I just came back.
Okay. Did you feel there was some shakiness that took place on that trip?
Yes.
Okay. They're just letting you know, don't worry about it. Whatever took place is coming back to you. And I feel it's with regards to your stepping into that masculine power or that masculine energy. It could be the masculine of the twin. But they're saying the chaos that took place, don't worry about it. Because you embrace the unknown and you know that everything just is. That's going to help you. Because I feel that if you burn this tonight, my dear, they're saying focus on the stability, focus on that foundation the two of you have created, knowing that you've had a lot of fun adventures. Go back to the fun with them. And those are the adventures like, oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
Okay.
Those are the gemstones they're saying to focus on. And really work on your solar plex, because your solar plex is kind of being fed by your heart chakra. And this is, again, you're trying to find out who you truly are. And I feel it's more on many levels of your life, Beth.
Oh, yes.
It's not just with regards to twin.
No, it is. You're right.
So, but I feel this is the goddess power stepping in. So be patient during the month of July. I just did the VR so you can listen to it. It's the monthly overview, which will help you understand this. And in the overall, they're just trying to say, start to focus on your apprenticeship of life, my dear. Get back into where you're going to be 8 to 10 years from now. Throw the snapshot. Again, 15 to 20 seconds, Beth. You know that. And it's about focusing on the dynamic trio that you already have that in your life. And then get back into the moment and know that the universe will help co-create that for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beth. I really hope this helped you, my dear.
It did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And when I come back, my friends, I will have the overall general reading for everyone listening in for the upcoming week. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
The Real Conscious Connection. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Have you bought into the idea that you have to work hard for your money, that business is hard? I will share some dynamic access consciousness tools to get you out of your own way so you can create a business that actually succeeds. Join me, Simone Millisers, on The Joy of Business at 4 p.m. Mondays Eastern.
Being a radio host on IOM FM allows you to build your show on a rich platform with the power of the internet to fulfill your outreach goals and connect with a very specialized and global online audience, unlimited by time and distance. OMTimes Radio will provide you with web relevance, a recognizable conscious brand, and with the standard of excellence that has accompanied every single OMTimes endeavor. Host your show with OMTimes Radio Network.
Join Vibe Nation radio host, international psychic medium Carrie Turcotte, as she guides her listeners to rediscover themselves by accessing the keys of knowledge that already exist within. Each week's show is divinely orchestrated to intertwine with the universal energies, allowing the listeners to go deeper within. At the end of each show, Carrie will tap into the energies of the listeners and give a message from Spirit about the upcoming week. If you really want to get to know who you truly are, join Carrie each Monday at 3 p.m. on Vibe Nation Radio.
Your conscious connection to a more mindful world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Vibe Nation Radio, where today I have been doing mediumship readings, and as we've been saying, they are very different than just regular mediumship readings where I'm tapping into your loved ones, because both of the winners were twins, and right now their higher self is asking them to connect with their higher self to give them the information that they needed. So with regards to what is taking place over this next week, Spirit again wants to talk about what we've been talking about. So it's almost like Spirit is saying, everyone who's listening right now, it's kind of like you've made that choice that, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going for myself. And it's about tapping into that pure source energy, that love that you share with your beloved. And they're saying that whatever's been taken away from you on a soul level. So any energy that has caused you any lower vibrations, especially linear energy that you're starting to release finally, this karmic energy, where we can step out of the karma and step into the dharma. And they're saying that a lot of people are still vibing on what they don't want instead of what they do want. And again, remember, we're programmed this way, my friends. So this is a process. This is about working with the psyche. And remember, as a twin, yes, we are one soul, but we don't have one psyche or one ego or one mind. We have two. So remember that. You can only control your own psyche. You cannot control your beloved's. This is an actual process they need to go through themselves. So stop thinking that your life is in stagnation and letting the boys come out to play. Instead, they're saying, use the power of this new moon and rebirth what it is that you truly desire, and ensure that you do some journalings, because a lot of people, they're saying, are not using the tools that they've been given to be able to release their lower vibrations. So, it could be that you're slacking on your spiritual routine. Maybe you don't meditate, or you haven't been doing journaling, or, you're not spending enough time in nature, whatever it is. Spirit's just saying that as a spiritual person, especially if you are a twin, tap into these tools that you've been given to be able to help you further on this journey. Because again, a lot of us are still focusing on life altering moments that have taken place in the past. Again, the messages are not going to change from what happened with those I've spoke with today. So again, go into your past, evict, use the condo in my head exercise at carrieturcotte.com. Roll over home, and then you'll see Vibrasize in the condo in my head exercise, I believe, is the second one down. It's really important that you release this, my friends. And again, no one's going to be able to read this. No one knows what's going on. This is about it. This is about evictions for yourself, to say, you know what? Thank you very much for that 3D soul contract. I've learned my lessons. This is what I got out of it. But you're no longer coming into my 5D world. Okay. And a lot of people have people living in their head that have passed, and they've been passed for a very long time, or people that have gone, you stop and think about somebody from your past that might have done you wrong, that they still live in a soul level within your soul. They might not be, they might be dormant, but they're saying that you need to be able to still evict them because they still lie there. And believe me, if they're still in the condo in my head, they are feeding in some way. And it could be very minute. They're feeding this energy that you're dealing with. But again, just know that everyone that you evict is going to be one step further that you are to be able to step into your Dharma energy. And they're saying this has to do with, create that tree of life, my friends, and know that you're on a threshold of something brand new. Again, do mirror work if you have to. Focus on your eyes. Tell yourself you love yourself. This is really important. Do affirmations. Say, I am blissful. I am bountiful. I am beautiful. I am vitality. I am love. Just, talk to yourself. Do these affirmations and really start to work that in, so that the boys can't come in and say, no, you don't love yourself. And that's really what's happening. That the psyche is really taking control, especially because if you're a twin, we've got the flip-flop of energies. So guess what? You're now working with your beloved's, ego and their boys, and they're dealing with your boys. So talk about a boy showdown. And you wonder why you're going back and forth, because this is all new to you. You're dealing with a different energy, different boys that are coming in and saying, we haven't been able to pounce with her. So you know what? Let's get the best of her. And that's why so many people are going through so much emotions right now. So do know that things are actually going to speed up, my friends, but we need to be patient during the July month. Spirit is saying a lot of people are still focusing on that this is taking way too long. Again, you're focusing on what you don't want instead of what you do want. Please send the snapshots and tell the universe that you already have it in your life, living it here and now. This is about the new 5D life that you're about to live. Again, it's a 3D reality, but you live it in 5D energies, which is creating beautiful magic around everybody. And they're going back to the sacral chakra as well, that we've been talking a lot about this, and it's very much in tune with our soul family. And Spirit is saying that this is allowing things to blossom. This is allowing the energy to start to swirl. And this is allowing you to be able to seek your truth of what truly is the love inside of you, that, you're shining and you're healing. And while you're doing this, you're learning, but you're also teaching. You're teaching all of those that you're coming in contact with, and you're also teaching your beloved. So you need to believe in what is about to take place, my friends. Again, July is a month of patience. I just finished recording. It was about close to an hour. It's in 2 parts. If you're interested in learning more, the Vibe Report you can find again on carrieturcotte.com. But it's really important, my friends, that as a twin, that you step into your power this month. And again, with these readings that I did, it's not that their loved ones aren't there with them. Beth had a loved one that came through, and so did obviously Annette, but they might have not have had as many loved ones come through, or somebody that another person who was in the collective might have wanted to connect with. And it's because, again, we are at a point where we're shifting. And I would say that almost every twin that I'm working with right now has tapped into their psychic abilities really, really strong. And, your clairsentience of, you just feel it. You just feel what's going on around you. And then there's those that are tapping into their clear audio and their clairsentience that they see. They're being brought back and forth into past lives, future lives, current lives, and they're all over the place. So I just feel that Spirit wants you to know that we are in a process of intertwining these energies to find balance this month. And next week, I'm actually going to bring on Marla Kelly again. She's our family astrologer with Twinstrology. And we are going to be doing a cosmic journey reading. It's called Your Cosmic Journey. Go to my website again and look at the cosmic journey. And a contest will be taking place. So there will be another voting, a ballot box that will be on OMTimes Radio that will probably be up by tomorrow. I will post it on Facebook as well for everyone to enter. And this will only be one winner. And you must respond to us within 24 hours of getting the email. You'll get an email on Friday night. And I need to be able to connect with you by Saturday. We need to be able to get your birth date so that Marla can tap in. And what will take place is that it's only going to be a timbit. You'll have about 24 minutes of this, which is usually about 90 minutes to 120 minutes long. So it's just a timbit. And we'll just go in and tap into 2 major aspects of your charts. So what happens is Marla looks into your charts. She finds the information that she's being pulled to. Then we connect on the radio show, and then she starts to talk to you, and then I get pulled in through your energy to what she's talking about. And if you are a twin, my friends, believe me, you'll probably get pulled into a past life, and we'll get pulled in fairly quickly. It blows my mind where we go on these really, really cool readings that Marla and I have been able to create with one another. But it's all about you. There's nothing to do with us. And we could be pulled back into a past life that happened, a couple of hundred lives, like a couple hundred years ago, or we can go back thousands. So again, it's like we've embraced the unknown when we do these readings because we don't know what's going to come out. So please join me next week with that. And I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Again, I just did a video with Marla as well called Shifting into the 5D Matrix. And that's available on my website. And it's a 2-hour video that Marla and I channeled information with regards to what's taking place until the end of July. And I also was guided to do a 30-minute guided meditation that I channeled to go along with that 2-hour video. And all of that is $9.99. So, buy yourself a coffee and buy Marla and I a coffee and sit down with us and allow us to help navigate you through what's taking place. Because I have to tell you, my friends, those that are twins, what we are experiencing in the month of July is very different than what the collective will be experiencing in the month of July. We are stepping into our power. We're stepping into our missions. Regardless if you are on a solar mission or you're on a mission with your beloved, you are exactly where you need to be right now to help light up the grid. Use this incubation period that we have right now until the end of July to get in tune with these energies. So when the incubation period is open, you can open up that magic of Pandora's box, knowing that whatever starts to co-create in August, you, your beloved, and God co-created this a long time ago, knowing that you would have worked really hard up to now. And by being patient and just believing in the unknown, filling your treasure chest or your Pandora's box with your gemstones, knowing that when you vibe on those and don't assume how you're going to get what you're trying to co-create. Again, it's the feelings, my friends. Throw the feelings in there. Don't assume how those feelings are going to be felt or how they're going to take place. Just believe in the fact that you and your beloved are doing this with God to not only help you bring you closer, but to help you further along with your mission on your sacred journey back to one, and to be able to help Gaia shift through these vibrations, because we know that Pandora's box is unleashed on Gaia. But this is the dark that needs to come out. In order for the light to shine, the dark must leave. And it's not that the dark is going forever. Again, there is a balancing going on here. The dark and the light must balance, so that it's at the point that you're no longer in the karmic energy, though. You're in the Dharma energy. And this is the energy that we're creating with this heaven on earth, now that we're in this 5D matrix energies. So use it for your power, my friends. Know that your loved ones are always just a thought away. And if you are a twin, please know that your beloved is only a thought away. As one of our friends, Dio, calls it, he calls it the soul phone. Pick up the phone, your internal soul phone. I'm CT, so it's kind of like CT, call home. And we need to enjoy this, my friends, knowing that this is a very difficult journey that we're on. But when you look at the bigger picture, knowing that you're here to help Gaia, to help serve humanity, to shift into these vibrations of love, knowing that love is here. Use your creative life source energy this week and watch the magic that you're able to create. And that was perfect on cue as I open up my eyes and the music comes on. So join me next week. Again, the contest will be up starting tomorrow to enter for your cosmic journey that Marla and I will be doing next week. In the meanwhile, love yourself, use your creative life source energy, and know that life is beautiful and your reality is what you create it. It's filled with love and the love you have with your beloved. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful week, my friends.